Looks like we found another one, bud.
Who is Hiccup and Toothless? In the How to Train Your Dragon series, Hiccup and Toothless are a young Viking named Hiccup, horrendous haddock 3 and a knight, fury dragon. They form an unlikely friendship, with Hiccup becoming Toothless' rider and best friend, and Toothless becoming Hiccup's loyal companion and protector. What are their abilities and feats? Hiccup and Toothless are a powerful team due to their complementary abilities. Hiccup is a brilliant inventor, strategist, and dragon trainer, while Toothless is a rare night fury dragon with incredible speed, strength, and unique abilities like plasma blasts and echolocation. Together, they form an unstoppable force capable of incredible aerial feats, strategic combat, and even leading other dragons. Hiccup is a natural at understanding and training dragons, particularly Toothless. He can build intricate equipment like prosthetic tail fins for Toothless and understands how to work with dragons on a deep, emotional level. Hiccup is incredibly intelligent, strategic, often devising clever solutions to problems and leading his friends in battles and adventures. While not as physically imposing as some others, Hiccup is a skilled and resourceful fighter, able to hold his own in combat. Hiccup is exceptionally observant, able to learn and adapt based on his surroundings and the behavior of others, especially dragons. As a night fury, Toothless is incredibly fast and agile, capable of high-speed flight and powerful dive bombing attacks. Toothless can unleash powerful blasts of plasma, a form of fire with great accuracy and destructive force. Toothless can use echolocation to navigate in dark or enclosed spaces, essentially using sound waves to map his surroundings. As a night fury, Toothless is naturally stealthy and can blend into the night sky, making him a formidable presence in the dark. Toothless is incredibly strong for his size, able to hold his own against larger dragons and even withstand powerful attacks. In How to Train Your Dragon 2, Toothless becomes the alpha of all dragons, able to command and control other dragons. Toothless also possesses retractable teeth, a powerful jaw, enhanced senses, hearing and smell, and even the ability to become temporarily invisible by manipulating lightning and heat. Here are a few people they have defeated. Pause if you want. What are their weaknesses? Hiccup and Toothless have distinct weaknesses despite their strong bond. Hiccup, though resourceful, is physically weaker and relies on his prosthetic leg and dragon riding skills. Toothless, while powerful, is vulnerable to dragon root, certain physical stimuli like a specific chin scratch, and cannot fly without Hiccup's control of his tail fin. Here are the rest. Now on to Hiro and Baymax. Who is Hiro and Baymax? Robotics prodigy Hiro lives in the city of San Francisco, next to his older brother, Tadashi. Hiro's closest companion is Baymax, a robot whose sole purpose is to take care of people. When a devastating turn of events throws Hiro into the middle of a dangerous plot, he transforms Baymax and his other friends, Go-Go, Tamago, Wasabi, Honey Lemonade, Fred, into a band of high-tech heroes. What are their abilities and feats? In Big Hero 6, Baymax's primary ability is his role as a healthcare companion, utilizing his healthcare chip for diagnosis and treatment. Hiro, on the other hand, is a brilliant inventor who creates the super suits for the team and enhances Baymax's capabilities. Healthcare companion, Baymax's default function is to provide medical care, including scanning for injuries, assessing pain levels, administering treatment. Super strength. After being upgraded with Hiro's armor, Baymax gains superhuman strength, capable of lifting heavy objects and delivering powerful blows. Flight. The armor also grants Baymax the ability to fly using rocket Thrusters. Rocket-powered fists. Baymax can detach and launch his fists as projectiles similar to rockets. Martial arts. A fighting chip allows Baymax to execute various karate moves. Healing drones. In some versions, Baymax can deploy mini-drones for healing and support. Hiro. Genius inventor. Hiro's key ability is his exceptional intelligence and skill in robotics and invention. Suit customization. Hiro designs and creates the suits for the team, including Baymax's armor. Microbot control. Hiro creates the microbots, which are small, versatile robots that can be used for various purposes, including combat. Suit upgrades. Hiro enhances the suits with various features, such as magnetic pads for attraction and repulsion, and communication devices. Martial arts implied. While not explicitly shown, Hiro is implied to have some martial arts skills, possibly learned from his brother Tadashi. Baymax's armor enhances his strength, allowing him to lift over 1,000 pounds. The 2.0 armor includes rocket thrusters, enabling him to fly at high speeds and maneuver effectively. What are their weaknesses? Baymax has several weaknesses, including his low battery, slow movement in his default form, and vulnerability to sharp objects and electricity. Hiro, while a genius, lacks Baymax's combat capabilities and relies on his tech and Baymax for protection. Baymax's functions are impaired when his battery is low, and he can even become unable to fight or move effectively. In his default, inflatable form, Baymax is slow and easily outmaneuvered. Baymax's vinyl body can be punctured or ripped, and he is susceptible to electricity-based attacks. Limited arsenal. While his armor provides strength and flight, his standard medical mode offers limited offensive capabilities. Baymax can be easily distracted, especially by requests for medical assistance or if he perceives a threat to others. Hiro's power comes from his inventions, and he can be vulnerable if his tech is compromised, and he physically is not much of a threat, and her rally relies on Baymax. Now let the battle begin. Cause of fight. Hiro and Baymax go into a portal to save someone, to come across Hiccups and Toothless. And Toothless confuses Baymax's threat, not being familiar with anything like him. So attack him, and the battle begins.
Looks like we found another one, bud. Thrusters!
I fail to see how flying makes me a better healthcare companion.
I fail to see how you fail to see that it's awesome!
Baymax, destroy. Let this end now.
My programming prevents me from injuring a human being.
Not anymore.
Hiro, this is not what...
Do it, Baymax. Destroy him.
Woo! Well, really came out of nowhere.
Okay, new plan. Forget the mask. Take out the bots. They'll get sucked up into...
What do you think, bud? You want to give this another shot?
Toothless, it'll be fine. Let's just take this slow.
What do you think, bud? You want to give this another shot?
What
Here are the reasons why Hiccup and Toothless win this battle. Number 1, experience. Hiccup and Toothless has been fighting way more villains, due to them being older than Hiro and Baymax, and so they the proper experience to adjust to a new type of opponent. Baymax armor was shown in the movie to be completely destroyed, colliding with a building when they were about to exit the portal, while Toothless shoots plasma blasts, which does far more damage than a tiny chunk of building falling on you. So Baymax would likely die with a single hit instantly, so he could end the battle. He landed it. Also, Baymax is fast, but Toothless has been shown to have a greater experience. I would argue their reaction time is relatively similar, but Toothless can turn direction extremely fast in very sharp turns and sharp angle. Hiccup and Toothless have also fought more foes, especially since they are canonically older. But importantly, many of their battles include them using strategies. Hiro and Baymax, on the other hand, really had a one and simple way of defeating Callahan. So they are more experienced fighting tough opponents, and better strategic because of it. These are just some of the advantages. Baymax's main advantage would be close combat, but even then the sheer speed and power of Toothless and Hiccup simply is enough for them to keep their distance and just go with the aerial attacks, as it is unlikely they would avoid them, which means any Toothless plasma attacks yet alone any plasma attack withstand it. It will also be quite difficult for Baymax to avoid attacks from a distance, because he is a big target, which makes it difficult for them to keep their distance if they are far away, meaning they'll still get hit, and they only amplify the advantage by getting closer to Toothless and Hiccup. Fist launcher also wouldn't quite seem to prove effective, hence why they can't keep their distance to feasibly win. Toothless could avoid that with ease, and if we are to bring up Toothless being able to use his plasma blast to temporarily go invisible, that just stacks the already massive pile they have within their tavern. Baymax and Hiro have not gone against anything like Toothless and Hiccup to have an idea what will happen. Callahan wasn't exactly a strategic guy, yet Baymax and Hiro required assistance and still struggled to defeat him, until the power of friendship and perseverance of the rest not being idiots. Toothless, on the other hand, would quite literally need to fire a plasma blast directly at Callahan once, with none of the aim for the microbots. Even if the microbots could somehow block a blast, they'd do so once, as it would involve half, if not more, of the microbots to even do that, considering Callahan would even be that lucky in the first place. The microbots were dealt with by physical force like Baymax's fired fist, which is notably less of a destructive attack compared to the plasma blast. Yes, this is a long reply. LVE just never found